Hello Year 10 and welcome to another assembly. As promised, here is our quiz of the week. Can you guess the 27 movies shown in the picture? Same as before, I will take email entries. I will announce the winner in next week's assembly. So get your emails in as soon as possible. Today's book review is for the book Nightingale Point, and it tells the story of one fatal day in a block of flats from the point of view of 5 different residents. Now, the reason I found this book really interesting is despite the varying ages, genders and ethnicities of each character, they all had a very unique voice, and it was really interesting to see not only how they coped with the situation, because it was a very bizarre situation, but also how they interacted with one another. As I mentioned in the last assembly, it'd be great if you guys submit some reviews. So if you are reading anything that's really great at the moment, please let me know. The value we'll be looking at today is value 2, which is the courage and ambition to unlock your full potential. To introduce this value, we'll be playing a quick game of 2 truths and a lie. I will show you 3 pictures and give you 3 facts. You need to decide which 2 are true and which one is a lie. The first picture is of the K-pop band BTS, who Set 1 for Maths know I am currently obsessed with. They have inspired me to start learning Korean. The second picture I will show you is of this tablet of Babylonian mathematics. I completed a course over Easter studying Babylonian mathematics. The final picture is quite obvious. The facts I will give: I have committed to doing 20 minutes of exercise every single day. I will give you 10 seconds to have a quick think. Going in a random order, this one is definitely true. Those of you who I've been speaking with over email will know I've been inspired by Liz and Molly and Tia, who all told me a lot of exercises that they are doing and have started working out myself. This one actually is also true. I'm finding it incredibly difficult, but have started to work my way through the Korean alphabet using an app called Duolingo, which is really, really helpful if you wanted to also learn a language skill. And although I know you're thinking this last one is a lie, actually this one is also a truth as well. So using the Open University, which have currently released a lot of free courses, I randomly picked this one and have completed now a course looking at the history of mathematics, and Babylonian mathematics is one of the earliest forms of maths we have, so it's really, really cool. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why I chose to share those points, and it's because the key message of today's assembly is that no one can deny that this is a difficult time, but you have a choice in how you deal with it. None of us know how long we'll be in this situation for, so we must do everything we can to focus on the positives. And a really crucial part of that is making sure we're not ending up feeling bored without having a purpose. A key quote I read this week says that the opposite of happiness is not sadness, it's boredom. And equally alongside that, there is no better feeling than being proud of yourself. So if you can find a new skill or new hobby during this time, that's something that no one can ever take away from you. In my daily emails, I've been sharing examples of some of the things you could be getting up to during this time. And it's been great to hear back from some of you about what you actually have been getting up to. Firstly, I can't go any further in this assembly without mentioning the amazing Keepy Uppy Challenge submission. Firstly, literally made my half term. I was so happy and so impressed. But also it's a great example of a group of people who easily could have just been bored, finding something really positive to do with their time. It's also not just been students who've been updating me. I received a lovely email from Tegan's mum showing Tegan having some quality time with her family doing some baking. So far, she's made Kinder Bueno muffins and a strawberry chocolate cake, and I really can't wait to hear what she makes next. I also received a lovely email from Hannah, who wanted to show off the amazing project that she created, which took her over 5 hours, but she's incredibly proud that she's able to get out once a week and support all of the amazing workers who are out there helping us and doing their best on the front line. Now it's over to you. What new skill are you going to learn? What new activity are you going to do? What new habit are you going to develop? It'd be really nice to hear about them, so feel free to email me. If not, maybe make a diary and keep note of all the amazing things that you get up to during this time. Before I wrap up this assembly, I thought it would be really useful just to remind you of the basic expectations for your school day whilst you are working from home. Firstly, you must make sure you're logging in to Show My Homework and checking your school emails every single day. On a Monday, you'll receive an email from your tutor. You must have responded to that by Wednesday. They will be phoning you if they have not heard back from you. Try and get into a routine using your school timetable. By next week, I should have a simplified version of your timetable to share with you, which should make it a lot easier to manage your workload and also keep an eye on when work will be due. Please, please, please remember you do not have to print out any work. If there is anything you desperately want printed, I can arrange for it to be posted out for you, but all of your teachers are set in work that doesn't necessarily need to be printed. Remember, if you can't upload a picture of your work to Show My Homework, at least make the effort to email the work to your teacher. A new point that I've added in, email your teachers to ask for help if you get stuck. We are all on our computers from about 8 till 5 every day, so they are there if you need them. Make sure you're building in time for non-academic and non-screen things. And also remember that you do not have to work in isolation. Group chats are really helpful if you are stuck on the work and don't want to email, but do feel comfortable talking to your friends. Your teachers will be updating me every week as to how much work you're doing. And as some of you have already realised, I will be phoning you if you aren't logging in to Show My Homework or completing enough work. So if you don't want the phone calls and you don't want the emails, please make sure you're getting your work done. On to today's shout-outs. Firstly, happy birthday to Paul, Julia and Melania, who all got a year older over the Easter. I hope you're able to still have a very special day. Josh was the winner of the Cartoon Characters quiz. Please check your email, Josh, for an Amazon voucher that I've sent your way. BTEC sports students, I generally feel like I give you guys a shout out every single day. There has been some phenomenal work submitted so far. Please keep up the great work. Yovan and Karina, this is a special mention from Miss Simpson. You guys are so consistent in getting your Spanish work done, and it's been great to see how well you are working from home. I equally have a special shout out to you all. More than one member of staff has said that as a year group, you have coped the best with the change and that you're all being incredibly polite over email and doing your best to submit the work. So well done, keep it up. There are two things on Show My Homework at the moment that you need to be aware of. The first is a CV builder. This was loaded up by Miss Rout, and it's to continue the work that we started to do before we closed on building your CV. It should be very self-explanatory, but if you're stuck at any point, please just email her. There is also a quiz that I have loaded up, which will take you all of 2 seconds to do. We need to have a better understanding of what kind of computer access you guys have at home. So please, could you fill in that form as soon as possible? It'll really help me with my conversations with staff to make sure that you guys have the resources and the support that you need. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay kind.